So you wanna start trading, but you're like, how much money do I need to start trading and actually making money, right? That's a good question, and today I want to share with you my experience, okay? Because this might really help you, and maybe it will save you from going bankrupt or losing your house or losing your car and stuff. Listen to it, okay? So a lot of people might tell you, hey, paper trade. See, here's my thing, okay? When people tell you, hey, paper trade, I don't think you should. I mean, paper trade if you want to, but here's my thing, okay? Instead of paper trading, what I want you to do is get $100, a real $100, okay? And I want you to buy one stock and sell one stock till you get good at it, okay? The reason for that is whenever you are trading paper, right, the mentality is weird because you got a $1 million fake money. You don't care because it doesn't have any emotions because you didn't earn that money. It's fake money, right? So here's my recommendation. So get $100 out. Somehow ask your parents, ask your brother, steal, do whatever you want. Get $100 out. Okay, once you get that $100, put it into a brokerage account. Okay, now what you need to be doing is you need to use that $100 to learn your lessons. Now, if I told you to get like $50 in your account and learn that lesson, it might be too expensive for you. Think of it like this, okay? Most people, when they're starting out, they lose money. So if you put in like 50K, that might turn into 25K. And how big of a lesson is that, Nikesh?
It's too expensive.
It's too expensive. So, but if you start with $100, it's not that expensive. You're like, oh, I lost $50, but I learned a great lesson. So don't start with like 50K and start pushing buttons because you feel like you're like, oh, I need to push buttons. If I'm not pushing button, I'm not trading. With me, I wake up, I look at the market. Sometimes I don't trade because I don't want to be pushing buttons just to get that rush. I don't need to. I watch, I plan, right? And I make sure that if I don't see indicators, if I don't see a good stock, I don't buy. Because that's simple. Because I don't want to waste money. I don't want to waste time. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to be pressing buttons every day when I wake up in the morning. That's like stupid. Don't be stupid, okay? Most people are stupid. They're buying stocks from their bed on Robinhood. There's nothing wrong with Robinhood, okay? Use it. But what I'm saying is that instead of doing paper trading, get $100, $200, $500, but use that's real money, right? And then you'll actually think about it because before you buy stock, you're gonna do some research because that's your real money that you had to work hard to earn, right? And it wasn't just showing up randomly on your brokerage account as a paper money. It was real $100. So my thing is this, use real money. Use real money and pretend, right? Buy one stock, but buy it at the right time, sell it at the right time. That's how you build that education. That's how you become experienced, okay? Because you have to do it. But if you do it with paper stock and when you switch to real money, you're gonna be like panic, real money. But if you start with real money but a smaller amount, you'll have the real emotions attached to it, number one. Number two, even if you make mistakes, it won't be that expensive. You're gonna be let off with like $50. If you lose 50% of your account value for $100, it's only $50 loss. Versus if you mortgage, if you get equity out on your house and put 200K, you lose 100K. And that's for suckers, okay? That's suckers. And of course, as a trader, I love suckers because that's how we make money. But I'm telling you, don't do that. Now, how much money should you start off with? $100. Okay, if you're like, oh, I don't have a lot of money. Even if you have lots of money, start with $100. Start with 500. Start with 1,000. Okay, so I'll give you an example. So let's say you have $1,000. Some people don't have money, but you can still invest. You can still trade. Okay. There are some limitations. Of course, you might not be able to get into day trading, which means you need to have more money on your brokerage account. But if you have $1,000, start with $100. Okay, if you have $1 million, start with 1K. See where I'm going? I want you to save money. I don't want you to lose money on stupid mistakes. Okay, and once you learn, once you are confident enough to invest money and playing with real money, then drop in more money and then play with that. So you don't need a lot of money to get started. $50, $100, you can get that, right? Get a Robinhood account initially, because Robinhood makes it so easy for people to buy stocks, and that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a bad thing because people are not using that thing that's between your ears. You're not using that, but that's a bad thing. But it's a good thing because they make it easy. They make it easy because there's no crazy indicators going around. There's no crazy graphs and stuff like that. It makes it simple, and which is a good thing when you're starting out, because the more you learn, the more you get into it, you're gonna learn more stuff, right? And that might change the way you trade, because I can probably think of like 50 indicators that I need to look before I buy, but that makes it a little complicated for me because I know a little bit more. But when you're starting out, it's okay to simplify things, okay? Look at it, okay? And then do your little bit of research. If you don't know that, make sure to watch my other videos where I teach you how to actually buy stock and invest. But the point being is that you don't need a lot of money to start investing and getting into trading. Keep in mind, when you learn to trade, right, it takes time, okay? I've been trading for almost 6-7 years, and it took a while, okay? I lost money. I made mistakes. I made a mistake and I lost money, real money, right? But I learned something from it. Now, keep in mind that, trading stock market is a vehicle that can that gives everybody almost, right? Almost, I don't want to say fully fair chance, but it gives almost everybody a fair chance to go from not having money to having a lot of money, or having decent side of money to having a lot of money, or if you have a lot of money, then getting filthy rich. This is a vehicle that people shouldn't be scared to play. A lot of people are scared. They're like, oh, it's gonna crash. Yeah, it could crash, or it could turn you into a billionaire, or at least a millionaire if you play for long enough. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to go out there and trade, okay? And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, comment, ask me questions, because I'm here to answer your questions, okay? And make sure to watch my other stock videos and subscribe, because if you subscribe, that's gonna make me feel happy, okay? And let's go. Thank you so much.